Discipline is not something that comes overnight. It is something that is built through consistent effort, structure, and mindset, and one of the strongest examples we can learn from is the military, because the military is built on discipline, routine, and commitment that transforms ordinary people into strong, focused individuals. So if you are someone who struggles with procrastination, laziness, or lack of focus, then today you are going to learn how to build discipline like the military and implement it in your daily life to achieve success in any area. The first thing to understand is that discipline is not about motivation. Motivation is temporary, it comes and goes like a wave, but discipline is about consistency. It is about doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. The military teaches that you do not wait for the perfect moment, you create it by taking action every single day. When a soldier wakes up at 5 a.m., it is not because they love waking up early, it is because they have trained their mind to obey their decisions rather than emotions. If you want to build discipline like the military, you need to start by mastering the morning. The way you begin your day determines how you live your day. Most successful people wake up early because it gives them control and structure. In the military, the day begins with physical training because physical training builds mental strength. When you push your body, you push your limits, and this develops resilience and self-control. If you are serious about building discipline, begin by fixing your sleep schedule. Set a time to sleep, set a time to wake up, and stick to it. Even if you feel tired, your mind will resist, but every time you overcome that resistance, you grow stronger. Discipline grows when you face discomfort. The military environment is designed to create discomfort because when you can stay calm and committed under pressure, you can handle anything in life. So put yourself in small, controlled discomforts like taking cold showers, waking up early, exercising when you don't want to, or sticking to a diet. These are not punishments, these are tools to teach your brain that your decisions are stronger than your feelings. Discipline is also built through routine. Routine creates order. In the military, everything is structured from waking up to training, eating, working, and sleeping. There is no wasted time because wasted time leads to wasted potential. If you want military discipline, start by creating a daily routine that you follow strictly. Set specific times for work, study, exercise, and rest. Don't let random distractions control your schedule. One of the biggest enemies of discipline is distraction, and in today's world, distractions are everywhere. Your phone, social media, entertainment, all these things are designed to break your focus. The military handles this by removing distractions. Soldiers do not scroll on their phones for hours, they stay focused on the mission. So if you want to build discipline, limit your distractions. Put your phone away during work hours. Control your environment because your environment shapes your behavior. Self-discipline is not just about saying no to things, it is also about saying yes to the right things and repeating them until they become habits. The military uses repetition to make behaviors automatic. Whether it is drills, marches, or training, they repeat it daily until it becomes second nature. If you want to build discipline, you must create habits through repetition. Decide what actions are important and repeat them daily even when you feel bored or tired. Over time, these actions become automatic, and that is the power of discipline. Another key factor is accountability. In the military, every soldier is accountable to their team. If one fails, the whole team pays the price. This creates responsibility and commitment in civilian life. You can create accountability by sharing your goals with others, finding a mentor, or joining a group that pushes you to stay consistent. When you know others are watching, you will push harder. Self-accountability is also important. Keep a journal, track your progress, mark the days you succeed and the days you fail. When you see your performance on paper, you will push yourself to stay disciplined. Another lesson from the military is the power of standards. Soldiers live by high standards. Their clothes, their bed, their boots, everything must be clean and perfect, because attention to small details builds discipline in bigger things. If you want to develop discipline, raise your standards. Make your bed every morning. Keep your space clean. Stay organized. Do not settle for average in small tasks, because how you do small things is how you do everything. When you train your mind to follow high standards in small habits, you will automatically carry those standards into your career, relationships, and goals. Many people think discipline is about being strict, but in reality, discipline gives freedom. When you are disciplined, you control your time, your actions, and your life, instead of being controlled by laziness and distractions. In the military, discipline gives soldiers the freedom to succeed because they know they can rely on their habits even under stress. So if you want true freedom, build discipline like the military. One important strategy is to focus on the mission. Soldiers are taught to always focus on the mission, not their feelings. If the mission requires action, they do it no matter what your mission in life might be. Your career, your fitness, your business, or your studies. Make it your top priority and remind yourself every day that the mission matters more than temporary comfort. Every time you feel like skipping work or delaying action, tell yourself, complete the mission. This mindset will push you to stay disciplined. Another way the military builds discipline is through mental toughness. Mental toughness means staying calm and focused under stress. Soldiers go through tough training not just to test their bodies but to strengthen their minds. They are taught to stay calm when things get hard, to push forward when things seem impossible, to never give up. You can build mental toughness in your daily life by embracing challenges instead of running from them. When you face a hard task, instead of saying "I can't," say "I will find a way." Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Your discipline grows when you face obstacles and keep going. Discipline also requires leadership and self-control. In the military, leaders are trained to make decisions even under pressure. You must become the leader of your own life. Take control of your actions. Don't wait for others to push you. Don't wait for motivation. Lead yourself with rules and principles. One rule you can adopt is never negotiate with yourself. Once you decide to do something, do it without arguments. If you plan to wake up early, wake up. If you plan to work out, work out. Don't let your brain trick you into excuses, because excuses destroy discipline. Remember that small actions repeated daily build massive results. The military teaches that excellence is not achieved in one big step but in small, consistent actions day after day. So if you want discipline, don't look for shortcuts. Focus on daily improvement. Do something small today, do it again tomorrow, and keep going. This will make you unstoppable. Patience is another part of discipline. Discipline is not about quick results, it is about long-term growth. Soldiers train for years before they master their skills. If you want discipline, accept that it is a journey, not a destination. There will be days you fail, but failure is part of the process. What matters is that you stand up and keep going. Never quit. Discipline is a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. In your journey to build discipline, like the military, start with small steps. Wake up early, exercise daily, keep your space clean, stick to your routine, avoid distractions, stay accountable, and push yourself into discomfort. Each of these steps will train your mind to obey your decisions, and once you master this, you will have the power to achieve anything you want. Imagine a life where you wake up every day with energy, where you control your habits, where you focus on your mission, where distractions no longer control you. This is the life of discipline, and this is the life you can create by following the lessons from the military. Discipline is the foundation of success. Without it, talent is wasted. Without it, dreams stay dreams. But with discipline, you can achieve anything. So starting today, commit yourself to live with discipline like a soldier. Remember, the mission is your success, and your habits are your weapons. Your consistency is your armor, and your discipline is your victory. If you want to achieve greatness in life, start building military discipline right now, because your future depends on what you choose today.